pretty good. Actually, there we go. And they retreated from that. Okay. I'm seeing a very good opportunity here. They just lost a bunch of battles with a shitload of guys. Unfortunately, this is the kind of game where they can send them right back in. So perhaps that's not the best plan. Although, you know what? I might be able to bait these armies into an encirclement if I'm careful. Wouldn't be easy, that's for sure. Okay, with this army, that's be pretty even, I think. You can't do something about every attack here. And we'll see if that was distracting enough to bring him out. Okay, this fleet can go pick up the rest of them. And probably these guys, and these guys too. Let's get everybody I can for the front. Yeah, some of them are going down here, which is fine, I suppose. There's not really much I can do if they decide to try to do that. And in the end, that's actually kind of good for me. It means that they're wasting their efforts a little. And they're definitely going to spread their armies out. And because these are colonies, I don't have to worry about that much. Okay, so we reoccupied this for France. Let's see what they do about that. Not doing anything. You see, this is kind of what I wouldn't say we want them to do, because now that we're not defending the border, it's not that good for us, but it is spreading their armies out. And the fact that I can defeat their bigger armies is pretty bad for them. And you'll see a pattern here. They're going in like this. If I can close the top, then they'll be stuck here. But seeing as they have a lot more guys coming in, I don't know if that's going to be entirely possible. They have so many units over here. I'm looking at these armies over here and thinking, number one, what do I need these guys here for? Well, support against European armies, to be sure. But I have a truce with Muscovy till 1927, so that's not too far away, but they're very unlikely to actually do anything about a war. Let's go ahead and move these guys over. In my African troops, we can start doing some kind of transport thing. Do I have a naval base over here? I don't. Okay. And here comes France's units, actually. So that's a welcome sign. It would have been very nice to get an alliance with them before this happened, with Brunei. International crisis in Connaught. Okay. So what did like they got a little bit of that. Let's go ahead and send my steam transports. Well, at least I will do that once I get all these units. We'll merge them up and send them as one unit to pick up some guys. This is kind of tough because I don't think this is actually helping a whole lot. Alright, let's get out of here. Pull back slowly. Once I start getting into my territory, the effects of my railroads might start paying off. Certainly the best defensive line is right here. It's just 2 provinces that I can support with what looks like 4. It's 3 provinces actually, because, yeah, 1, 2, 3. I could support 1, 2, 3. That's not too bad, considering my high, Okay. I'm gonna make the call on this one. Or actually, which is better terrain? Hills, floodplains, jungle, farmland. And this has farmland, farmland, farmland. Okay, maybe not. Ugh. Hills, hills. Hills. Okay, maybe this. Here, here, here. And then they can occupy Burma as much as they want. Because if they're just colonies, I'm not losing much for that. Oh, geez, I have dudes over here, too. Quite a decent army at that. But that's contingent on this battle here. Now, once my troops from Europe and Western Asia get here, I'll be in a much better position. It's like 7 dreadnoughts sitting there doing nothing. I have no doubt that I'm going to win these battles. I'm going to have to clear Chittagong out, actually. Let's actually occupy Chittagong instead of doing anything else. Because that's the major one. That's the city. Okay. Battle of Taiwan Strait, they lost 44 boats. Not a good plan to run into a bunch of... Is this my Dreadnought fleet? Yep. They were probably trying to go after that stuff. Okay. So, actually, this in Impal. See, the deal about these is that they're actually on the border, though. I guess we will take the flat terrain over them being able to flank us. That's probably less bad. Get out of the way. So that's how you do it, England. You just demand it, and people will give it to you, because Italy is the only one who cares. I think France messed up this time. Okay. I think the best we're possibly going to get out of this is a white peace. If France keeps doing badly. Alright. We'll land over here. We'll just go ahead and reinforce Shanghai instead of doing anything for France here. Go ahead and move this fleet up. I doubt they have anything major to really oppose me in the way of navy. But I guess we'll see. Let's actually take this fleet here and instead go over here with both of these and pick up what I can of that really big army. I'm not seeing anybody cross soon. Alright, let's get out of their territory here, since I never retreated with that one. Okay. That was dumb. Newspaper. Okay. Oh no, aeroplanes. Whatever shall I do? Battle Haka. Let's go through Impal. Be faster. Okay, and that's the line I want, really. So once this battle is over, I can pull back to that, and we'll see what China does. This I don't care about. What's my supply limit here? Under 104. Okay, so what do we got here? How many men can we fit on this? Almost all of it. Okay. It's pretty impressive, actually. And I think my 4 ironclads are better than their entire navy. If I stay here, they can't do anything. Apparently my Dreadnought fleet decided to hang out down here. That's fine. Actually, I can call my allies into this. Zoro Pope, come help us. Yes. This battle's taken forever. Why do they keep occupying and unoccupying my provinces? Okay. '94. That'll still take attrition, but that's still better. Apparently I can't support from that. I might have to go with this line anyway. You know what? Let's give up Darjeeling and just fall back a further level, just to be able to have, or Chittagong, I should say, just have a further level of support. Oh, but actually at this point, aside from this province, well, no. If I stay here, kick him out of this province, this is... Oh, no, because of this one. Yeah. Actually, stay here. Oh, you know what? That's really. This is a really good province because then they can only attack from one angle. Yeah, this one. Okay. Jeez, I want this battle to be over. You fall back to Darjeeling. You also. The odd thing is they're not adding any more troops to this. I guess jungle mountains are too much of a bad thing. 55 defense. With the 80% combat width. Yeah, that seems pretty likely. Shanghai is no Rock or Gibraltar, so not expecting a whole lot from that. Okay. I highly doubt that the Tartar Republic gives them military access. Yeah, I know. All this crap's being occupied. This gets me prestige and doesn't change a whole lot. I don't think the liberals even, What? What happened? Did you do something bad, Zoro Pope? No. I think China is confused about the surround rules. They're surrounding me, but I'm winning the battle. Denmark fears our might. Of course they do. Here they come. That's one right here. Why did it only select those? Oh, because most of those are France's. Okay. I lost the Battle of Dhaka? Huh? Where's Dhaka? Did I accidentally run troops into there? I don't know. Whatever that is. Can't be too bad. Now, because I can support from Kathmandu, but they can't cross there, apparently. That's really good for me. I'm gonna win the shit out of this battle. I'm gonna get so much prestige. Unless they start sending more troops in. It's always possible. Okay. Still taking attrition here. Well, we'll see. 75 against how many? 200? And that's what we want to see. If we start destroying their armies, which we haven't been doing, then the rebels will pop up again. Let's see. Let's get all these guys out. And we'll see how many we have for that. And there we go. 10 prestige.